All right, so this is the third time I've tried to make a video for this problem. Hopefully it works this time. So we're supposed to find the axis of symmetry. In the first question of this assignment, there's a video right with the question. This one doesn't have a video, this problem, but the video that goes with the first question does a pretty good job of explaining how to find the axis of symmetry. The problem type isn't quite the same, so it's a little bit different. I just thought I'd make another video, hopefully to help you guys out. So the axis of symmetry is when you get the function to standard form, it should look like this: y equals x minus h squared plus k. All right, whatever h is, then this will be the axis of symmetry. So the first thing you need to do is change the equation they give us to this. All right, by completing the square. Okay, so we've completed the square before, but we haven't done it with a number in front of the x, x squared, excuse me. So let's see how that would look. So the first thing you want to do is factor out the number in front of the x squared. So I get 6 factored out of here is x squared. Factor it out of the middle term, it'd be 2 divided by 6, so 1/3 x, and then the last term is 1. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this a little, give yourself some room. This part actually isn't necessary for this problem, but to complete the square and make sure you know how to do it later, you want to give yourself a little room here. Okay, the next step. Okay, the only difference between completing the square now and what we did before is there's a 6 here. Write that 6 down. Take this letter, put it down. Take that symbol, put it down. The next thing we do is take half of that number. Half of 1/3. So 1/2 times 1/3. So it's 1/6 squared. The next thing you do is you add this number squared back into the problem. So that would be 1/36. This part, all in parentheses here, is equal to what I have written down here. So in order to get this, I had to add 1/36 to the original problem, which means I also need to subtract it from the original problem. This plus this is 0. Okay, but in order to get into standard form, I had to add that. All right, so now I just combine these two. Negative 1/36 and 1 is 35/36. Okay, standard form is y equals, and I forgot the a in the first, this slide here. Forgot to put the a here. All right, so standard form is y equals a x minus h squared plus k. So our h is negative 1/6. That means the axis of symmetry is going to be x equals negative 1/6. Okay, and I've got that as an answer. I'm going to try another problem here, just see if we get some similar, just little different question maybe. And all right, I'll try this one. Not a whole lot different, but I think 2 examples is better than 1. So here we go. Again, factor out the 4. Whoops. If I factor out a 4 out of the first term, it disappears. Next term would be 3/4. The last term would be 1/2. Give yourself some space. Because we're going to add and subtract something here. Okay, next step, same letter, same sign. Half of 3/4 just multiply by 1/2. And then what we're going to add back into the problem is this squared. Then all you do is square the top and square the bottom. So you get 9 over 64 minus 9 over 64. All right, combine these two at the end. So we have negative 964. We have 1 over 2. If I multiply both the top and the bottom by 32, right, that'll give us the same denominator of 64. So it's just negative 9 plus 32, which would be, what's that, 23. So plus 23, 64. All we needed is the h. H equals negative 3/8, which means x equals negative 3/8 for our axis of symmetry. Okay, hope this helps.